Pain was not a concept the Keeler species understood the way humans did. On Keeler Prime, pain was a warning so overwhelming that the body shut down instantly. Their nervous systems were designed to protect life at all costs. A broken bone triggered paralysis. Severe trauma caused immediate unconsciousness. To them, suffering was not endured, it was avoided. That was why Lyra T could not look away. She stood frozen in the flickering red emergency lights of the mining outpost. Her translucent blue eyes locked on the human sitting against the shattered bulkhead. His name, according to the crew registry, was Elias Mercer, a cargo engineer from Earth. His right arm was bent in a way arms were not supposed to bend. The bone had torn through skin and fabric, white and slick with blood. Every survival instinct in Lyrati's body screamed that the human should already be unconscious. Or dead. Instead, Elias was breathing, fast, controlled breaths, and gritting his teeth. "Elias," Lyra T whispered, her voice trembling through her translator node. "You are critically damaged. Do not move." He let out a humorless laugh. "Yeah," he said hoarsely. "I noticed." The outpost alarm wailed again. Hull breach. Atmosphere loss in 3 minutes. The pirate attack had been sudden. One moment they were hauling ore from the asteroid belt. The next, plasma fire tore through the station. Most of the crew had escaped in lifeboats. Lyra T and Elias had been trapped when the corridor collapsed. Now the station was dying. And Elias's arm was useless. Lyra T took a step back, her hands shaking. "You cannot survive further exertion. Pain shock will kill me." Elias finished. "Maybe. But sitting here will definitely kill us." He glanced toward the emergency hatch 30 meters down the corridor. Manual release only. No power. No automated systems. Lyra T followed his gaze and felt her chest tighten. "You cannot open it with one functioning limb." Elias swallowed hard. "Then I guess I need two." Before she could process his words, Elias grabbed his broken arm with his good hand. Lyra T screamed. Her species had never developed the ability to scream loudly. It was a purely instinctive response, rare and uncontrollable. The sound echoed down the corridor as Elias pulled. Bone grated. The sound alone sent Lyra T collapsing to her knees, nausea surging through her system. Her vision blurred as pain empathy flooded her neural lattice. Her body tried to shut down, convinced she was witnessing a lethal event. "Stop," she cried. "You will destroy yourself." Elias roared, not in fear but in raw exertion, and snapped the bone back into alignment. The sound was wet, final. For a moment, everything went silent except for Elias's ragged breathing. Blood streamed down his arm. His face was pale, drenched in sweat. His jaw trembled violently as the pain hit full force. But he did not pass out. He pressed his back against the wall, sliding down until he sat again, eyes squeezed shut. "Okay," he gasped. "Okay, that's done." Lyra T stared at him in horror. "You inflicted catastrophic trauma. Intentionally." "Yeah," he said weakly. "Doctor's orders." "There is no doctor." "Exactly." She crawled toward him despite every instinct telling her to flee. Her people believed witnessing extreme suffering could cause neurological collapse. Yet she could not look away. "How?" she whispered. "Are you still conscious?" Elias opened one eye and managed a crooked smile. "Humans and pain," he said. "Complicated relationship." The station shuddered violently. A new alarm tone cut through the air. Atmospheric pressure at 40%. Elias struggled to his feet, bracing himself against the wall. His injured arm hung stiffly at his side. We need to move, he said. Now. Liriti hesitated. You should not be mobile. Pain will worsen tissue damage. You will hemorrhage. Probably, he agreed. But if I stop, we're both dead. She helped him stand, her smaller frame supporting far more weight than she was built for. Every step he took sent fresh waves of agony through his body. She could see it in the tightness of his face, the way his breathing stuttered. Yet he kept walking. Halfway down the corridor, the floor collapsed beneath them. Elias reacted instantly, throwing Liriti forward while his own body slammed hard against the deck. His arm struck first. Liriti heard something crack again. This time she vomited. Her neural implants spiked warnings. Trauma exposure. Psychological overload. Her species was never meant to witness this kind of endurance. Elias groaned, curling inward for a brief, terrifying second. Liriti thought this was it, that he would finally lose consciousness. Instead, he forced himself upright again. You okay? He asked her, voice thick with pain. She stared at him. You used your injured limb to protect me. Didn't think about it, he said. Reflex. Something in her chest shifted. They reached the emergency hatch with seconds to spare. Elias planted his feet, grabbed the manual wheel with both hands, and began to turn. The pain was no longer something he reacted to. It was something he fought. Veins bulged. His teeth clenched so hard she feared they would shatter. Blood dripped onto the floor, each drop echoing like a countdown. The hatch creaked open. Atmosphere alarms silenced as the seal engaged. The moment it locked, Elias collapsed. Liriti caught him, lowering his body gently to the floor. His breathing was shallow now, his skin dangerously pale. She activated her emergency beacon with shaking fingers. Medical evacuation required, she said. Human male. Severe trauma. Consciousness fading. She knelt beside him, holding his uninjured hand. Elias, she said softly. Why did you endure this? His eyes fluttered open briefly. Because, he murmured, you were counting on me. He lost consciousness then. Elias Mercer survived. The doctors later said it was statistically improbable. Compound fractures, internal bleeding, pain levels that should have caused cardiac failure. When he woke up in a recovery chamber aboard a Keeler medical cruiser, he found Liriti sitting nearby. She looked different. Her posture was straighter, her eyes sharper. You are awake, she said. Good. He smiled faintly. Guess I made it. You did more than survive, she said. You altered scientific consensus. He blinked. What? Liriti activated a holodisplay. Articles, research briefs, military memos, all referencing one phrase repeatedly. Human pain tolerance phenomenon. My people believed pain was a biological failure, she explained. After witnessing you, we now understand it is a tool. Elias chuckled weakly. Trust me, it's not a fun one. Perhaps not, she said. But it is powerful. She looked at him with something new in her expression, respect tinged with awe. When the pirates return, she continued, the Keeler will not freeze in terror again. We will remember that pain does not always mean death. Elias met her gaze. And you? She hesitated. I still cannot handle witnessing it, she admitted. But I understand it now. She stood and bowed, a gesture reserved only for great warriors in Keeler culture. To endure pain for another, she said, is the highest form of strength. Elias closed his eyes, exhausted but smiling. Yeah, he said softly. That sounds like humans.